All right. Speaking of a face of a company, Magic Johnson is pretty much about to buy the NFL, one of the teams from the NFL, the Commanders. Aren't we from the East Coast? Aren't we from back home? Mm-hmm. So you know how we do. Well, I've never been a Redskin fan. Were you a Redskin fan?
No.
Were you a Cowboy fan?
No.
Do you like football?
I do.
Who did you like?
Buffalo Bills.
If you don't get your hands on it, let's cut this off.
I'm just saying, don't hate.
Buffalo Bills?
It is what it is.
You was Buffalo Bills for the last 3 years.
Well, whatever.
You wanted Buffalo Bills back in 79, 80, 81.
Well, you can't be a Falcons fan if you live in Atlanta.
Right. Okay. Well, damn. You can't be a Falcons fan if you live in Atlanta?
How? How many times we going to be disappointed?
Ooh. I got
no offense, though. No offense to nobody.
Offense after
no
you
offense
offended?
to nobody. I don't want to talk about this no more.
No. You speak up.
No, but I hope they do. They will. They'll win eventually. I got faith in them.
Okay, but we're talking about Magic Johnson owning that.
Mm-hmm.
And Magic Johnson, I heard he's kind of fence with. He's been pro-black, pro-white. Kind of in between that. Do you think he's the proper person to own a team? I mean, he's famous, but what do you think? What do you think his impact going to be?
I think that Magic Johnson done been a businessman for a long time, though, because we think about the Magic Johnson theaters. Didn't we have that here in Atlanta? If I can remember, out by Greenbrier Mall and stuff like that. So he's been a businessman for a long time. And it's very smart for him to invest his money. And I think being a black man to achieve that type of status is a wonderful thing as far as leadership for our community. But another thing that I would like to see more black celebrities and athletes who have reached that millionaire status reach back and give to their community, and let's begin to not only rebuild our communities, but Black Wall Street. If we can get a bunch of celebrities together to put on a benefit concert to bond people out of jail for Black Lives Matter, I know we can get a benefit concert to rebuild the shit that was burned down during Black Lives Matter. Right? I like that. So we complain about being suppressed and oppressed and all of that, but I really do believe that there are enough of us that have made it. And we can pull this money together to make the difference that we need instead of constantly going back and forth and fighting with the government, because I'm tired.
I know that's right.
I'm tired.
Well, I'm thinking if Magic has a football team, the Commanders, let's say, what do you think he could do to help black people around that community?
There are a lot of things he could do. He could donate to Auntie Angie's house, where black women, because we're facing a black maternal health crisis, and they're saying that black women are dying giving childbirth. He can create a safe place for black women to go to bear their children. He'll be saving lives and changing lives at the same time. We can create our own schools. We can begin to teach our children financial literacy the minute that they get in preschool.
But him being owner of a team, do you think he should just make sure it's a 50-50 employment with black people there, for the stadiums and the corporate offices?
I mean, when it comes to business, you need to get the best, and I don't know if the best has a color.
But
I mean, when we talking about football,
no,
you talking about wide receivers. But you also got to consider what type of business he's going into. If I was to be the owner of a football team, I want the best regardless of your skin color. I'm going to be completely honest.
Damn, but sometimes
I'm just saying I want the best team.
No, not forget the team. I ain't talking about the players. I'm talking about corporate and working around there.
And corporate.
Yes, I ain't talking about the damn players.
Well, you got to make it fair, because if you got all black people there, then the white people gonna sue you for discrimination and say you're a racist.
Sister, it ain't been fair for years.
Times are changing, honey.
It ain't been fair for years. It ain't been fair. Now we want to be fair with the white folks.
Listen, well, it wasn't fair with us. You half white sitting up here talking about these people wasn't fair with you. Your mama is the reason you was here. She was very fair. Now let's just be honest. This is about business. Even if it's corporate, of course I want black people there, but I still want the best. We got a business that we have to run. Black people are very capable, but are we really going to begin to base everything on skin color?
They did for years.
Or qualification?
They did for years.
Because once we start they did, but are we really at a place now where we aren't successful? Let's be for real.
No, well,
because Apple can look around this room and everybody I see in here looks successful to me. I don't see no bums in here. It don't look like I see nobody in here struggling on welfare or none of that. The majority of us, let's keep it real, this day and age, black people, right? We successful. We know how to start businesses. We know how to get money offline. We know how to hustle. Even if we ain't got a legitimate business, we might have an illegitimate business, and all we got to do is take that and turn it into something. So we are at a place as a people we can have whatever we want.
Okay.
That's just how I feel. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe that, because when I look at me and I look at my life and my story, and I realize what I was born into, what I came from, what I experienced, I just never took no for an answer. And if we get into a place where we start to have all of these identifying factors, it's based off of what the person look like or what the person's sexual preference is, then we're gonna find ourselves in a mess. It really should just be about qualifications.
But hold on. If a company has 10% minorities and 90% white folks, just keep it going like that?
No, I said make it fair. Of course it gotta be
how's
fair.
It fair? So, what's fair mean? The best of quality?
What,
Because
then are you
they grab them from Harvard. They grab them from only white people from
well,
Yale. What about black
I got a black baby that was born chained to a bed, and she in her first year at MIT.
Yeah.
You can get black people from MIT and Harvard and Yale.
Okay.
We're
Right.
there.
Hold on. Okay, that's
We're
what I'm
there.
saying. Get them from there.
Okay, then
Make them
get
black.
'em.
Don't make them black.
Hey, whatever
Speaking of
we
black,
gotta do.
This is black owned
How
right
your
here.
mama feel about this?
Okay, so don't worry about that. This black owned. This black owned. Bam, black owned. Boom. You know, I get black owned shit. Okay.
Right.
Shit. They're
That's
all
what's
black
up.
owned. This business black owned. So I go to the black folks and try to support more than I do my other half.
Well, we need to support each other because that's one of the biggest problems in our community is we don't support each other. We don't trust each other. Every time we try to start an organization to do something for the community, the first thing people want to do is say you scamming. We don't support each other. But
Right.
we are running to support the Asians that own the beauty supply store and the
Okay.
nail salon and the
nice.
wing stop.
Oh yeah. You
And they
come
talk
in.
about you the whole time you getting
You
your
come
service
in.
done.
Right. You come on in.
We have what it takes to break this matrix. We do.
That's why you have the perfect name. Angela Stanton-King. The acronym is ASK.
Ask and ye shall receive.
There it is. That's what I'm asking.
Turn me up a little bit.
If you like that clip, hit the subscribe button or the notification bell. In fact, why don't you hit both of them?